Aiden and Will present 2C Juicy Freshman Animal Planet. In the wilderness, known as Juicy Land.
Welcome to the Animal Planet. Well, much of our planet's natural beauty focuses on the animals and their habitats. Today we'll journey through the biomes of 2C Juicy. From grassy open spaces where we gather to the quiet solitude of the night, we'll explore the places where people live, work, and connect with each other. While we work today, we will look at Olsen Beach, Wingett's Lawn, the very breeding ground of Olsen Hall, the den of Wingett's Hall.
Yes, today we will witness freshmen in their natural habitat. We see here a brief array of the animals we will be shadowing in this documentary. We see young Mark, young Gavin, young Benjamin in their natural habitats. Indeed, we will begin by exploring the grasslands.
Yes, the grasslands. Wide open spaces that stretch as far as the eye can see. For animals, these biomes have evolved into places of both productivity and recreation. Here, people and animals connect with nature and each other. We see Matthew Gonzalez walking around searching for prey, and women Kaya and Mark touching each other in places they've never been touched before. Yes, we see Adler, the mysterious, the night owl. As Mark traveling from one girl to another. The young cub, Ben, is chasing. And then Trent is going backwards, working on his balance for women. Yes, Eugene focusing on another plan to find his lioness. Playing with the ice, talking with the alpha males, Will and Aiden. As we transition into the night, these young bucks have been so distraught. As they look around, they have no idea what is going on. They walk from the grasslands into their night of sleep. They look for these massive elephants and giraffes. They don't know what's going on.
As we enter night, it's not that the day has drawn to a close. No, it has only just begun. We see Whitaker with his antics, and the sun setting, the freshman world transforming. Nighttime brings a different energy, a mix of reflection, productivity, and stalking in the night like Jackson and Will. Yes, we see Mark deep in study in the stew. Unbeknownst to him, he's being stalked by fellow freshmen. Yes, these freshmen enjoy social activities in the night. They enjoy lonely, solitary activities in the night like young Gavin here. They enjoy being in crowds and seeking their new mate like young Trent. Mark, trapped behind a wall, wishing he was athletic enough to get around it. And we see Gavin putting sugar in someone's gas tank so he can potentially eat them as prey. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
The stars sparkle with endless possibility under these young freshmen, and they try to eat a measly meal that they can find. Yes. And they are not very strong-stomached, so they will not be able to digest this, unfortunately. They will indeed be defecating this all over Wingett's later tonight. However, night must always draw to a close, and we see young sleepy Mark beginning to succumb to his tiredness. Yes, we will get a close look at Andrew in his natural habitat sleeping. We'll get a closer look at Will and Whitaker and soon Ben. I hope you enjoy these rare footage and shots of the freshmen.
As we move from their dreams of women they will never have, we move in to every place a species needs, the watering hole. Yes, we see dear Trent with his lioness trying to feed her his milk. Yes, she needs it to survive. And Jackson eating his poop to survive. Mark trying to call on the women of the group, yes, with wit as well, but they connect with each other. Some may think they like women, but really, they like men.
Eugene is.
Looking for food. He cannot find any after his long days of running through the desert. Yes, he goes to public fountains and beaches, to bustle markets. These spaces become hubs of connection for both the cubs and the alpha males, Will and Aiden. Yes. This is where friendships are forged and memories are created. They do not know what is about to happen, but they get dressed up for the women and for the alpha males. Next we will see a rare sight, a leprechaun. We don't get to see many of these in the wild, almost as rare as the unicorn. Yes, so every species of animal needs to survive. Some mistaken for others, he can transform into a brontosaurus. That is why he's wailing, because he cannot find any gold in where he lives. Yes, we see the leprechaun hiding with the other cubs of the group. Yes, then we have Mark here, trying to impress and coerce with the alpha males and one other, Justin. We do not take part in this as Mark is trying to serenade us, because we like women, not men. Yes, and as we transition, we see a lot of the freshmen like females, as Matthew here and Zach, Exhibit A and Exhibit B. But as we transition to the den.
Yes, the den, the heart and home of these freshmen, the place where they feel most safe, their headquarters from the outside wilderness. We see Gavin, deep in thought, meditating on his next day. He feels safe in this space. He is a chimpanzee, in fact. And the eager Mark as a tiger. Yes. We see young Ben learning from his alpha male superiors like Matthew, and also Will and Aiden. We see them roaming the halls. We see them exploring. We see them playing. We see them hiding in their secret sanctuaries. Yes, these young freshmen retreat to their burrow, followed by their mothers and alphas like us, to tend to their little cubs like Matthew in the bathroom. Yes,
the doodle.
We see Eugene doing his eye exercises to improve his eyesight, but it will not be enough. He will never be able to compete with the alpha males. Yes, these freshmen really love their den. They go inside it at any moment. In fact, dens are where the next generation begins. We see them snuggling together in the den, and we see a close-up of a wolf pup sneaking a cuddle with more other wolf pups. Yes. Now we move to the back of the den where the alpha males, Will and Aiden, live.
Yes.
We see them pay homage, pay tribute, pay honor to Dave, the prey that we have hunted down. Yes. We see Ben do this. We see Mark do this. You will see many more young freshmen do this to try and prove their worth and honor.
He uses tongue.
Yes, he uses lots of tongue, that Mark. We see Adler sneak in the night so as not to disturb the sleeping beast Will. We see Andrew attempt to tiptoe past. They try and pay homage, pay respect, along with the leprechaun himself. Now we move from this warm, safe, cozy den to the breeding grounds, the cradle of the new life.
Yes, women are very vicious. You must be careful, as the alpha males have taught the new freshmen and the cubs what to do. Wit is now trying to arouse one of the lionesses. He fails terribly, but what we have taught Mark, he uses greatly, as he is always around the lionesses. We use Mark. We let Jackson and Wit sing. We're gonna listen to this part. But every species has a special place to bring new life into the world. For some, like Jackson and Gaia, they use Matthew as an example. We have Andrew and Adler as they're talking about new ways to caress women. I mean, to have women. Trent is using his newfound flamingo performing synchronized movements on this young lioness. Yes, as he gathers to try to make a massive colony, creating a pink spectacle that ensures safety in the numbers. Yes, as we see, all the freshmen have gathered around all the lionesses, but have traded their lionesses for better people. Yes, Jackson again, using what the alpha males have taught him. Now we see them rolling around, dancing. They figured out serenading and rolling backwards is the best way to get away from women. Women, once they get your claws in you, there's no going back. They, like many others, have learned the hard lesson of bros before hoes. Yes.
We see these freshmen performing mating rituals. We see these freshmen in the den. We see these freshmen all over nature's ecosystems.
Yes, as we see Wit, he uses his classic face on glass and salsa techniques to get women. Yes, he also has cocaine, maybe, or flour. Donuts, his smiley jeans and face get him, yes, as he defecates. Yes. From the
Grasslands to the watering holes, from dens to breeding grounds, the world is full of homes, each unique and vital. Thank you for joining us on this journey through life across biomes. Until next time, keep exploring.
Juicy Freshman Planet.
We love you guys.